My name is David Harrison Grice. Welcome to the Grice Report. Tonight, I'm going to be talking about something that's a little upsetting to me as an educator. So, I don't know how much you know about me. If you follow me on other social media platforms, I have a master's degree in special education from Hunter College, as well as a master's in regular education from Hunter College. I also have a degree in behavior analysis from Purdue University. So I work with pediatric clients who have an autism spectrum disorder or co-occurring disorders. So this really hits home to me. So the first thing I want to talk about is going to be from CBS News. So CBS News reports that a 38-year-old immigrant from Iran was detained and arrested outside their child's school. Now, this was done in the school parking lot. They busted open the window. They dragged him out of the car. They made a scene while his wife, who's a citizen, was crying and asking where he's going in front of his child, right around the corner from where children were playing on a school playground. And this was during a school day in the morning when he was dropping his child off. Now, ICE claims that this immigrant from Iran has overstayed his visa. However, we have conflicting information from an immigrant expert. So this is an immigrant lawyer who's familiar with the situation because their child goes to the school and they know the individual in question. So what happened was he has gone through the process of applying for a green card, and he had his initial interview about 4 months ago. So he's waiting for his legal status to be confirmed. He's in the process of becoming a citizen, a naturalized person, someone who can stay in this country legally. And they still went after him in a school parking lot, and they broke the window with 7 cruisers. That to me is very much overkill, and it's very dangerous to do this in front of children. Now, there's even more difficult things involving children that I want to talk about today. The Miami Herald is reporting that a 15-year-old child wound up in alligator Auschwitz. Now, how did this happen? Let's dig a little deeper. So, ICE claims that he lied about his age and that he's 18 and all this other stuff, right, to keep him in there. They have released him, and I will get into where they've released him to in a moment. But here's the story. So he was with a group of friends that were older, and they were going on a road trip, and for whatever reason, they got pulled over. Maybe, I don't know. I don't really have any idea. It doesn't say why they got pulled over. It just says for some reason they were pulled over. Everybody, it seems, got detained, and he lied about his age because he was afraid of being separated from his friends because he was terrified. He's a child. Now, the problem with this is that if you're a law enforcement agency, you should have a way to check this person's age. You shouldn't have to hold them in a concentration camp for 3 days before you get their real age. Now, the worst part about this, he wasn't released to his father. He wasn't released to his family. He's currently being held at the Office of Refugee Resettlement. Resettlement. He has a father and a home and a family here in America, and he's at the Office of Resettlement. Why? I don't know. I'm asking for the government to explain why they're doing this to children. Now, lastly, something else that's really bad that's going on here in New York City. USA Today is reporting that New York City immigration hearings are becoming detainment traps. The only egress from the immigration courtroom is going to be one hallway, and that hallway is lined with agents, and they are there waiting for everybody who's going to these hearings. These are people who are doing things the right way, and they're still getting detained and shipped off to concentration camps. This is a trap. This is Gestapo, this is secret police, this is fascism, this is deep state, dark state, whatever you want to call it. This is something that we cannot allow. It is the most un-American thing you can think of. Let's all stand together and make sure that we do something about this together. Support the MELT Act. Support the Visible Act. Call your congressmen, call your senators, call your local politicians, everybody. Make sure that you get the word out that these things can happen. This is David Harrison Grice, signing off from New York City for the Grice Report.